What's going on YouTube? OCD for EDC here, and because our buddy Zach could not make it to this year's Blade Show, I told him I would definitely stop by the Benchmade booth, see what they got going on. This is John. He's going to help us out today. We're going to take a look at the brand new stuff from Benchmade, and there's one in particular that I absolutely have got my eye on. So, John, what's new?
All right, let's take it away.
Yeah, see what we got going on here.
So we will start with the gold class 945 Mini Osborne.
We're starting big.
Yeah, we're starting at the top, man.
Yeah.
We've got Eager pattern Dama steel here, an aqua anodized aluminum bolster, and Arctic Storm fat carbon scales with a floating gold backspacer.
Yeah, everybody's going there, and absolutely gorgeous.
It's our first time using it.
First time for a floating backspacer too.
Yeah. And we, I mean, if you're familiar with the regular 945, we have barrel spacers in there. But we wanted to kind of nod to the 940 a little bit with the scallop backspacer. So
absolutely,
yeah, kind of combined them into a floating spacer.
Yeah, I had not seen this one before, but man, that thing's beautiful. Check out the Damascus.
Yeah, and this will be limited unlimited. So we'll be running this for 12 months. Comes out in August.
Love the blue with the gold touch. That thing's gorgeous.
Yeah, definitely been a star at the show.
Yeah, and that fat carbon is absolutely beautiful. Right on. So we're starting off heavy here, so.
Next up is the 533-3 mini bug out. So obviously, for those familiar with the with last year's releases, we did the 535-3 in carbon fiber with S90V steel. So again, we're just doing the same thing here with the mini, not trying to change the wheel, just trying to deliver that same awesome premium experience for the mini bug out. Yeah,
really cool. So you can't go wrong with the carbon fiber and S90V.
No.
A little pop of blue on the back.
It's kind of the our typical sort of step up for Benchmade. Anytime we're gonna kind of upgrade things a little bit, we go with that carbon fiber and the pops of blue and the S90V blade.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a good combo for sure.
So next up, we've got the Weekender. These are actually coming out pretty soon. So this is going to be coming out early July with the micarta. That's the 317-1. And then we'll be rolling the G10, the gray G10, out a little bit later. These have S30V blades. Obviously, these are a slip joint. Kind of a nice throwback to, a classic multi-tool Swiss Army knife kind of thing. Going for a little more of a, casual camp vibe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sort of for, weekend getaways and things like that.
Yeah, and this, are you guys calling that a drop point or a clip point?
Yeah, so that's a clip point.
Clip point,
yeah.
Okay.
And then the back blade is essentially like what we're calling a utility drop point blade. Sort of kind of like a spade blade, not exactly.
Yep. And so, yeah, nice half stops on there. And then this cap lifter on the back, is it tie?
Nope, it's S30V, just like the rest of the blades.
S30V as well,
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this one-handed, but really cool. It's feels like it's like a double detent on the cap lifter.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool. So I actually saw this when I was out in Portland the last time. We did a little meetup at Benchmade. Really cool double-bladed. Yeah, the Weekender. I did not see it in the gray. I saw it in the micarta.
Yeah. We didn't have one for you to play with that time.
Yeah. Grade G10, super cool. That's a really interesting knife. I dig that.
Yeah, it's been nice to see the enthusiasm for it, especially for that modern traditional crowd. So
yeah.
I'm definitely a sucker for that as well. So really happy to see it.
Yeah, it's just something new and different, which is it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's always good to break out of the comfort zone a little bit, right?
Absolutely, for sure.
Next up, we've got the Anonymous. This is available now, and people have been really enjoying it. I have personally used one to from feather sticking all the way to lighting the fire. This has been really popular for a few reasons. Really lightweight, and that's thanks to the Crewwear blade steel.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This stuff is so tough that you can run it nice and thin. So you can see that's a really thin stock, which really reduces weight. It also makes this just an absolute slicer. I love it.
For sure.
Got to use one myself quite extensively on a trip to the BHA Rendezvous a few weeks ago. Built a fire with it, and it was just phenomenal. It was awesome. I mean, batoning wood and all that good stuff it was just a phenomenal performer. So really excited about this one. The cool thing about it, this sharpening choil here has been enlarged and it's sharpened to a 90-degree angle, so perfect for striking a fire steel or ferro rod. Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I figured with how big that choil was, and it's just a great looking knife. I held it in my hand. It's fantastic in hand. It's got a little bit of texture to the G10, but
not too aggressive, but it's just
yeah.
enough. It definitely doesn't want to roll in or slip in your hand.
Yeah, definitely.
It's super comfortable. Yeah, I love this knife.
It's just a great size.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful knife. Yeah. And crew wear, you can't beat that.
You definitely can't.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, we've been using it extensively because we just love it. So.
Now this is the new hotness that I'm all about this one, and so for those that don't know, this is the tagged out, but you take it away.
Yeah, 15535 tagged out. So if you can tell from the model number, definitely inspired by the bug out.
Yep.
And we've definitely had a lot of hunters coming to us and saying, look, I love to use my bug out while I'm out in the field. What can you do to optimize this for us? And so, yeah, I've seen people describing it as a cross between a bug out and a mini Crooked River, and it absolutely is. It definitely fits that model perfectly.
Those are two of my favorite models.
Yep.
And I absolutely love this thing. I can't wait for this one to come out.
Just for reference, you can see it is a little bit larger. Oops, not that one.
Do you have a bug out on you?
I do. Let's pull out this one here. So you can see for reference, it is a little bit larger.
For sure.
And that was done on purpose. You know, we want to make sure that you have plenty of room for good purchase on here. The jimping is a little bit more aggressive in the finger choil here. Pinch point has a little bit of grip here as well. So we've also removed the thumb stud. It's a full flat grind. And this is our first folder that has select edge as well. So you're going to get an ultra fine 14-degree edge on each side. Perfect for push cut performance. Sorry, 17 degrees per side on this one.
Yep.
I've been using one in my kitchen actually a lot, oddly enough. I mean, I'm using it for EDC and other stuff, but I've been playing around with this a lot in the kitchen, and it's just been amazing.
Yeah.
So super excited for that one.
Yeah, check that one out.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So guys, you guys know that I like a little bit larger knives. So this thing, for my big paws, this thing is perfect. And the blade stock thickness here, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's got to be in the 90,000s range. And
just to compare size,
CPM 154 blade steel. Super pumped on this knife. Got a couple orange standoffs there. Mini deep carry clip. The cant on the clip is beautiful. Like, this thing is fantastic. I cannot wait for this one to come out. No thumb stud. Super cool, but here it is with the mini Crooked River. And of course, we got the gold class Crooked River here, but there you go. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. All right, enough gushing over that one. I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, definitely.
This is another one I'm really excited to see what people think about it, because it's been a while since Benchmade has done a sort of dedicated bird and trout knife. You know, super specialized knife here, but we're really excited about it. This is made of CPM 154 stainless steel. Obviously, again, we run it super thin. It's got a distal taper there, so you can see this is just a scalpel. We've got jimping right here where you want to have it for your finger. This is going to be great for, you know, carving up, breasting out a bird, or carving a trout or something like that.
What's this one called?
It's called the Flyway.
The Flyway.
Yeah.
Yes. Crazy lightweight.
You've got Orange G10 scales.
Yeah, I love the jimping out here. And the handle is, you know, for as thin as the blade stock is, the handle's perfect. Like, you're going to get phenomenal control on this thing.
That was the thing. I mean, obviously with a thin knife, you know, the tendency is to make everything thin, but we want to make sure that it's got enough flatness there to not roll in your hands. It's got enough bulk to feel comfortable without being too bulky.
Yeah, I really dig that. That's super cool. So would something like this come with a sheath? Or?
Yep, that's going to come with a Bolteron sheath that'll be just about this big. I don't have one here, but nice and lightweight, and it's going to protect the blade. Keep it nice in your pack.
Beautiful.
And then I'll pull the sheath out for this one too, so we can kind of get an idea.
Oh, this thing is light. Holy cow. Man, I am so pumped about how thin these blades are.
And again,
and this is crew wear.
Crew wear. And that's the thing about crew wear. Like I said, it's so tough and strong. We can run it nice and thin without making it fragile.
Yeah.
I'm also very excited for this one. I really want to see what people do with this in the field. We've been testing the crap out of it. I love it. You've got an orange Cerakote on here for visibility. Carbon fiber scales obviously keeps things light, but these are really nicely contoured, so it's super comfy in the hand.
Yeah, this thing is...
I love the jimping and the pinch point there.
Yeah, the hand, I can't even begin to tell you how good this handle is.
Yeah.
The little rolled jimps that are in the back here, are super comfortable. The side jimping here on the pinch point is perfect.
Yeah, and if your fingers slip, it's designed to help keep your fingers from sliding near the edge. So you're either sliding up and back, or up and forward, or down and back, so that your fingers are staying away from that edge. One of the other cool things about it, because it's crew wear, we can run it super thin, but it's also got this really...
What was this called again?
This is the Raghorn.
Raghorn,
yeah.
Okay.
This one, then we've got OD Green G10 for this one. This will be coming out in the fall pretty soon here.
And what blade steel on the
Both of them are S45EN.
Oh, both are S45.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And wasn't there a 154 CM?
Yep. So the 15500, that's like our essential series basically.
Yep.
That one's got a molded Santorini handle and
Yep.
CPM 154 steel.
Yeah.
You can also customize the meat crafter with CPM 154 or 440C on our website.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meat crafter is a beautiful knife. The handle on it's beautiful. The design's fantastic.
Oh, I mean, I use it in my kitchen daily.
Yeah.
I love it.
Super comfortable. It's fantastic.
So we're getting close to the end here, but we'll talk about three that are not quite coming out in 2022, but these will be coming out very early in 2023. This is the Immunity family.
Mm-hmm.
First up, we've got the Full Immunity, which is a manual.
Okay.
The Auto Immunity, which is an Axis Auto.
Yep. Perfect.
And the Partial Immunity.
The partial immunity.
Yeah, so the
So
partial...
it's a little smaller blade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The handle is the same
I was
size,
gonna say, yeah, it looks
but this is essentially California Legal Auto.
yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Oop.
Quite snappy too.
Yeah, for sure.
So again, M4 blades, so you can run them a little bit thinner, get that nice fine point on the Warncliffe there, and
that's
super
beautiful.
strong. Anodized aluminum, all three come in all three colors with the lanyard and the bead.
That blue's hot. That thing is sweet. With the lanyard and the bead. And then the manual version. And you said all three colorways and all three styles.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so when these drop, these will be launching essentially 9 brand new knives.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. And the aluminum feels great.
Yeah, similar to the way the bailout
The
feels.
bailout.
Yeah.
Yep. And I love the aluminum handled M4 bailout. It's a really good one.
This next one I hope needs no introduction.
Yep. The shootout, and they should just call it the sold out, right?
Yeah,
The sold out.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we launched this about 5 weeks ago. Yeah, and I mean, we sold them out everywhere. All of our dealers got sold out.
Yeah.
I promise we're cranking them out as quick as we can.
Yep.
But this knife, this has actually converted me into an OTF fan. I love this knife. Again, we've got a crew wear blade, which you can run thin, not delicate. This is an absolute user. I mean, with this full flat grind as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a slicer, which is hard to find in an OTF, to be honest with you.
For sure.
And then it's super lightweight with that CF Elite handle.
Yeah.
So that's plastic injection molded with a carbon fiber fill. So it's very rigid and also very lightweight.
Yep.
Structurally, this knife is very, very strong and very tough. There are some cool videos out there of people really beating on these.
Yeah, and it's just so lightweight, spine fired handle,
Yeah.
or switch,
Yep.
and crew wear blade. It's an awesome combination, and it's super comfortable in hand. It just works. It works extremely well. It gives a great place to get a good purchase on this thing, and the deep carry clip. It's fantastic. It really is, guys. So.
And that glass breaker on there, I got to say, we just had somebody write into us just on Tuesday talking about how this essentially saved their life. He was in a rollover accident,
Really?
couldn't get out the doors, had to punch his way out with the glass breaker, and he credited the shootout with saving his life. So,
How cool are those stories?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fantastic, right?
That's what we love to hear. That's the reason we're in the business.
Yeah,
for
sure,
is
for
to have
sure.
that effect on people.
Yeah, that's amazing. Right on. So the sold out, or the shootout is be back in stock soon, and I'm sure that one will be around for many years to come.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
the reception has been phenomenal.
Yeah,
So, and we're
yeah.
super proud. I mean, so much work went into that from an engineering standpoint, from a material standpoint. It's almost entirely different from any OTF we've ever built before. So
Yeah,
we're super
for
proud
sure.
of it. Next up is the Redoubt. This is the 4030 BK Redoubt. This has a CPM D2 blade. We've got a Grivery handle with this textured insert here on the back. This is,
Nice.
I like to say that this is kind of like our black class version of a Griptilian. It really kind of takes a lot of the things that we learned from the Griptilian and kind of updates them, maximizes them just a bit for really hard, heavy use.
I was expecting this to be kind of rubbery or something, but it feels, is this FRN as well?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
So, and that's great because it's super grippy in hand, but it's not going to be terrible to get in and out of the pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, it feels really, really good. Of course.
I really like the high height grind on it. It's almost a full flat.
Yeah. To me, it's kind of like a cross between the Griptilian and a Freak.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good, that's a good comparison
shape
for sure.
And yeah, that thing is, that's good.
Yeah, so this is definitely a workhorse, a really nice workhorse.
Right on. Oh, check out, and
new
love
pocket
the
clip as well.
design.
That's a new design.
Yeah, makes it nice, reversible,
Yep.
easy to deal with, and as deep carry gets.
Yeah, ultimate deep carry.
That's right. Yeah, that thing's really cool. The Redoubt?
The Redoubt, yep.
Redoubt,
Uh-huh.
okay. Excellent. And then we got one more to deal with here, which doesn't probably need much of an introduction either.
I hope not. And not necessarily brand new, but this is definitely an update for 2022. This is the Claymore with a plain edge blade. So when we launched the Claymore last year, it was serrated only, which people definitely loved. But lots of people definitely wanted a non-serrated one, and we were happy to oblige. So again, you've got CPM D2. This thing is a beast. I mean, it's got so much power in that deployment. Definitely fitting of its name. And for, I'm sure people know this by now, but there's definitely some cool Easter eggs in this design that kind of play a little bit with the Claymore name. So
For sure.
I love this one. Again, you've got a nice high height grind with a fairly thin blade. This thing has been one of my favorite EDCs for the last year.
Yeah, such a cool knife and works extremely well. And yeah, the Claymore is definitely a cool one. So, right on. Well, so that's new for 2022 and
early 2023.
Early
yeah.
2023.
Yep.
The tagged out definitely on my list. The
Raghorn.
Raghorn.
Yeah.
That thing is super cool.
Yeah, that's the 15600 OR Raghorn.
Right on. And then of course the Weekender, the Gold Class 940, which is next level. Love the floating backspacer, super cool.
I think pretty much everyone's going to want one of those. At some point.
So really, guys, the whole entire lineup here, Benchmade's coming in hot with a lot of cool new stuff and thinking outside the box with new, completely new designs and takes on, kind of collabing a few different older designs together to make something really awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You got anything left to say, John?
No, I mean, it's been a pleasure being here at the show. Great to hang out with you and talk knives. So, yeah, thanks for coming.
Right on. Thanks, guys. I'm gone.